Hi, just another quick update for you on the Orion. Although you don't see it in the movie, the rear engines, I'm planning on putting some lighting in them, just to add a bit of interest to the back of the ship, really. I noticed from these pieces that you get, they're like sort of like little turbines that fit in the engine part here, that there is actually a circular section. I don't know whether that'll pick it up. What's happened to the focus on this camera? It's not focusing very well at the moment. There's a circular section just behind what represents these turbine blades, or these fins. So the plastic is sort of noticeably thinner behind there than the rest of the surround. So what I've done is I've sanded the back out, which has resulted in that. Now it's made the actual part much thinner. You can see that, and I've basically sanded it by simply just rubbing it on a sanding stick, constantly turning it round just to keep an even pressure. And eventually, if you sand that enough, you'll start to see those holes appear, and then you just snip them out with a blade. And what I've also done is I've drilled out in the back of this section. I've just drilled those out now, sort of chain drilled them, and then cut out so that it's left a hole in the back. But I've also left a sort of lip on the inside there. Let's just turn that around the right way so you can see it. There you go. So there's a lip on the inside, and this will drop into there like so, and you can see there's holes behind there. And I'm gonna obviously mount a light at the back of this. I'm thinking of going for a kind of like a bluish white, like I did on the Discovery, just to give the impression of a bit of an engine glow. So the LEDs I'm going to put in, they're not going to be facing directly in. I'll mount a sort of cylinder on the back of this, and I'll point the LEDs in from the side, and I'll probably put a little bit of film on the back of this, like sort of diffusing film, just so it glows, but it doesn't you don't get a direct light coming from it. Obviously I've got to cut this side out yet, and the other thing that needs to happen is, I've already done it on this side, there's a support piece here, and you need to remove the top of that. So for instance, on this one here, I've just scored it along the edge, and you can simply get a pair of cutters and just work it backwards and forwards and snap it off, and then clean this up, straighten it up, and then when this goes in to here, it won't block the light on the back. And there's plenty of room inside this rear part here to put some lights in, and then obviously once it's all sealed up together, and I'll run the wires off to the rest of the lighting in the cabin and the cockpit. I'm also going to put some navigation lights in. They do give you some clear parts for the navigation lights on the wing tips and on the wing root where it joins the fuselage. So I'm going to look at putting some lights in those as well, and just, you know, it just makes for a little bit more life in the kit. So hopefully give it a couple of days, and I'll have a bit more progress on this. But I'll just keep posting these little updates as I go. and once I start painting, then you'll start seeing it coming together. Okay, cheers.